Hey everybody, welcome to Mom Plays. I am Mom. Hello. Today we're doing a little special thing for Mom Mods, which is a Fallout 4 settlement build that I have used mods on. I kind of promised my kids that I would put this up so they could see this, just because I had so much fun making this. It was kind of stupid, but I did. And so I thought, you know what? I'm dying to put this up. I'm going to put it up for them to see anyway, which means you guys are going to see. So why not just turn it into a Mom Mods video? So we are in Fallout 4, and we are next to Taffington Boathouse, and I'll show you where we are. So this is Taffington Boathouse right here. Covenant is there. West Everett Estates, Poseidon Energy, and there's a bridge here that is booby-trapped with all sorts of explosives that are fun to set off and watch. But anyway, so basically we are in the, I don't know, east, kind of northeastern part of the map, mid-northeastern. And in my first playthrough, Taffington Boathouse was my safe house for the railroad. If you get far enough in the railroad quest, they ask you to help set up a safe house. Well, this was it in my first playthrough. In my second playthrough, the game picks Sunshine Tidings, so, you know, it just randomly picks whatever. So as you're walking along this road, say coming up from the booby trap bridge over there, you come upon this blasted out house on this river. And what I have done is put a sign out front from Contraptions Workshop, which tells you what exactly you are coming up on. This is the Bunny Ranch with girls, girls, girls. And if you can't guess by that sign, this is a brothel. I thought that this would be a great place to turn into a brothel. You know, people need to make money. You gotta find some way to work. Some people find that this is an easy way to make a lot of money. So somebody set up a brothel in the Taffington Boathouse. This is a big area, but it's really weird because it comes out over across this road and kind of out. And I have always just built up the house and left the house and like built up that area and just left it like that because I don't see any need to build it across the road, which is kind of weird because you could like build a huge settlement here. So it's like, you know, if I'm just going to build up the house, why not make it an interesting house? So I did. So out here we have our standard vanilla caravan attractor here so that we get traders. You notice they're on the outside of the gate, not the inside. Traders are out here. If you need to trade so that you have more caps to spend on the girls, so much the better. And it looks like Cricket's here today. What's up, Cricket? Yeah, I know. Thanks, Cricket. Okay, so over here, I you know, when you get a certain number of settlers, one of them brings a Brahmin or two. I didn't want them on the inside grounds, but at the same time, they have to be able to provide meat and food to people in the restaurant that's in here. So I have the Brahmin outside of the fence. And as you can see, I have two rather burly guys guarding the gate here. They are here to make sure that people, undesirables, don't come in here. If you don't have the caps, you're not coming in. All right, Dog Meat has opened my gate because he's an ever helpful dog. So this is part of a mod. This pre-war chain fence allows you to build chain fencing. I really, really like it. So I used it here. I thought about walling it off, and then I'm like, but no, you want to be able to see that there's these beautiful rose bushes and topiaries. And as you can see, these are from a mod also. This is a scavenging station. When they're trimming, I think they're getting wood. And the rose bushes are also a scavenging station. I can't remember what you're getting when you're scavenging the rose bushes, but I have nobody assigned to them to scavenge. They are purely decorational. These people have worked hard to make sure that they either put out fake plants or, I don't know, somehow they're actually cultivating real plants. I am with the Institute on this character, so it could be possible that I just brought out all this interesting tech for them to be able to, you know, grow actual green stuff. And the same thing with these green trees. I just wanted green to make it look really appealing. So they're also a scavenging station. Now, the people here are divided into like I don't know, three categories. There are the workers, there are the Johns, and there are the girls. And right now I don't have as many girls as I have anything else, but over here I have two of them posing under a sign that says girls, girls, girls. And they're right here where you can see it from the road. You can see the sign, and you can see our two lovely ladies waiting. And this is a mod. It's a modeling doily. There's a male and a female. You have to assign a settler to it. They won't wander by and use it. So unfortunately, you assign a settler to it, they can't do anything else in the settlement. But that's okay, because their job is to attract customers from the road there. All right. So you come on in and you see that I've got all of these posts decorated with what else? Red lights, because this is the red light district. What's up? She's another one of the girls, but she apparently goes and gardens for food also. It's downtime. They don't have anything to do. They have to earn their keep, so they garden and stuff. That's what I'm pretending. Another mod that I had gave me these bubble turrets. They don't hang upside down, unfortunately. They're just the right side up, but of course I've got more turrets up here in case somebody gets rowdy. And then over here I have one of my Johns. I dressed all my Johns in suits. That's how you know that they are customers and not settlers. I'm quoting settlers with my fingers, because in reality everybody here is a settler. We will go over there when we get done with the main house. So there's all these signs and electronic signs and stuff from I think it's Contraptions Workshop. So I utilize them to put like arrows saying, come in here, we are open, on the sides of the building. See the open signs up there, the marquee signs there. If we walk over here and run into that girl, there's an open sign with a marquee right there. So yeah, you can see I tried to make it very clear that we are open for business. We have a nice front porch veranda type area that you can sit out on and smoke. Out here there is a cigarette station. Oh look, I have cigarettes. This came from Nuka World. This is the red patio stuff from Nuka World. And I just kind of put smoking stations and lounging stations around the outside of my area. Oh look, this is the madam. She owns the brothel. See, she's in her like really sparkly dress. That's how you know that's her. She has a great animation upstairs where she kicks a safe continuously if I assign her to it. It's really annoying. All it does is thump all day. So and then of course more seating out here, and then a little fishing dock. This is for the workers to catch fish for the restaurant for meals. And obviously we've got some hanging out here. Got a little basket, a grill, and a fishing pole and chair. So if you've looked at my past builds when I did not use mods, I didn't have any mods, you're going to notice some huge differences that make my heart very, very happy. Before we go inside, we're going to look in. This is the boathouse that was... Dog meat, you are killing me. This is the boathouse that was on the property, and I basically turned it into the generator room / medic. So we kind of hid the medic back here. If you catch one of them studs from one of the girls, you might not want everybody to know about it. You can quietly come back here and get treated by the doctor, who I normally put all my doctors in. Wow, your eyes are red. I just thought I'd tell you I'm having some mod conflict with a new mod that I put in, and it's changing all the water, like spots on the ground. They look like oil slicks. They're all rainbowy. And if you look at this chick's eyes, it's like messing with whatever that texture is that gives that kind of shimmery, liquidy look to things. So you look like the devil doctor. Okay. Yeah, so I normally dress my doctors in lab coats. However, with the mod, if I use the modded vendor stations, you can't talk to them and trade with them until they are not at work anymore. And I've just never caught this gal off of work, so she's still dressed like a wasteland wanderer, which is great. Now, so that generator provides 100 power, and it comes standard. It came with Vault Tech Workshop. and I put it in every single one of my settlements. And the reason why is because listen to how quiet it is. It's not fucking gas guzzling. Sorry, I cussed. It's not gas guzzling, noisy, keep everybody awake. It's nice and quiet. This is also kind of storage for some of the fishing stuff. If you can see, I've got some fish drying racks there. I've got buoys on the wall because this was originally going to be my workshop. When I hadn't thought of the brothel idea, I was going to make this a workshop. Well, I changed my mind. So, there's some leftovers. There's some fishing nets and stuff. Storage and everything. This counter here, the surgery store, is from a mod. And I love, love, love it. If you have a small amount of space or you just don't feel like decorating at that point in time, you can just plop one of these down. There's some stuff on the counter. There's a cash register. Dog meat, get out of my way. There's the surgery cart and stuff. I did put up this shelf with all this med stuff on here. That is also from another mod. That's do it yourself. And remember, I'm on an Xbox. So every mod that I use is on Xbox, obviously. But they are also on PC because that's where they originated from. So this is our little hideaway. You need some performance enhancing medications just in case you're having a little trouble. Come down to the medic, she'll hook you right up with some buff out. Okay, now let's go around to the front. Dog meat, you're killing me how close you are walking to me. All right, so when you come in, you have a no smoking sign right next to the ashtray, but that's really don't smoke inside of here because there's plenty of smoking outside. So you walk in and you get greeted by a nice little lounging area, and I really wish my madam would sit down on this and lounge, but she never ever does. A nice stereo that's playing for you, and a pool table. You get this nice pool table. There's no animation for playing pool. Like if you use it, you lean against it. Like I think, hang on just a second. I think she is. Yeah, see how she's leaning against the table? That's what you do when you use that animation for that table. And that, yes, is from a mod. Oh my God, devil's eyes. Either that or you have a wicked bad case of pink eye. Did you drink some Worcestershire sauce or something? Okay, so this is kind of like the bar area. You see we've got it decorated out with some shot glasses and beers and stuff. I put a Christmas tree in there because it's all festive looking. And a pool table. Next to that, in this little spot here, you've got like a lounge area with a couple of slot machines to gamble away all your money. This is another way we make money. In case you're more interested in gambling than girls, why aren't you at your post, sir? You're dressed in leathers, which means you're a guard. What are you doing? All right. Next, we have the restaurant, which I just love this. If you see this, it's decorated with these glowing radiation bottles from Far Harbor that the children of Adam use. And I just thought that lent such a nice ambiance to this, to a seductive dining room. A lot of people call these pee bottles, which I agree. They kind of look like bottles filled with radioactive pee, but I happen to know they're supposed to be radioactive bottles. So, yeah. You've got your little tables so that you can just be... Oh, there goes my washer. Sorry, guys. So that you could be all intimate together. And then there's like a little water and coffee station if you need that. And then over here is the restaurant. And this is from the same mod that had the surgery station. It just has cash registers that you can put out. And the cash register is the store. So you can make your own store in the way that your settler is assigned to it. Is they're actually assigned to this cash register. So my bartender here is assigned to this cash register. Look at that. This is really messing with my textures because those are supposed to be clear pitchers, glasses, and shot glasses, and they look like black glass. Excuse me? Why are you pushing me out of the way? Anyway, get angry with my settlers. Anyway, this is my bartender. He's got a refrigerator that's stocked with Nuka-Colas and beer, some wine, bourbon, and beer there. He's got his station here where he can wash up, and his cooking station, complete with a nice rack of utensils, etc., to cook with. So this is kind of my little cooking area. I love this sign from Nuka-Cola. Attention, clothes required to ride. Think of others. So apparently in Nuka World, they had a lot of problems with people like running around with their clothes off, probably because of the Vault-Tec Beyond the Stars thing and their subliminal messaging they did there. But we'll talk about that later. I'm going to turn, well, I'm not. I want you to see this. So obviously you go upstairs and you're going to start to get into the brothel area. It's a nice for rent sign. And as you come up here, now this area was completely blasted out. I am now using a mod called Place Everywhere that allows you to sink walls into walls, sink stuff into stuff. You literally can place anywhere. I can stand in my settlement building area and push stuff out of the settlement and place it. And it keeps me from having to use the rug glitch, which is really nice. So yeah, so I've been using that. So I actually fixed this floor and the upstairs, which was, even with Place Everything, was still a pain in the ass. So if you turn left, the first thing that you have over here is the bathroom. And originally it was just bathrooms, and then I was like, oh, hey, wait a minute. We need a shower. So yeah, so I placed a shower here too, because clean up. You want clean girls, right? So there's a toilet, lots of extra towels, some reading material. There is a sink with a mirror and a shower and some more towels over here, and a shelf that is full of extra sheets. You got to change the sheets between everybody. It's hygienic, everybody, hygienic. Over here, you have the madam's office / bedroom. This is where she conducts all of her business. And the reason why I kept it this way is because this terminal comes with this place, and it has a whole bunch of lore on it and stuff. And I didn't want to get rid of the terminal. I don't get rid of stuff that I don't have to, especially stuff that's rare. So she's got her bookshelf. She's got a safe, which there's a mat here. Kick safe.
Sign someone to this.
I do need to sign someone to this. I'm not kicking anything. Okay. That's not glitchy at all. Just in case you want to know what was inside my character's head, nothing. Nothing is in there. All right, so this is where she does all of her, bookkeeping and all that stuff, and then she sleeps back here, and one has to wonder why she has to sleep with all these teddy bears, but she does. Oh my god. And I never noticed this before, but there's teeny tiny teddy bears on this. Anyway, so this is her sleeping area. She's got her shelves with her clothes and some guns, just in case you get any funny ideas. And by the way, here, everybody, I upgraded their guns. All of the guards have like combat shotguns, I think, and the madam and the girls all have 44 revolvers to protect themselves with. Okay, so when you come back out, this place is completely open and there are no stairs when you come out here. So I put in divider walls here. These are the first two girls' rooms, and these are the classy girls. These are the ones that you want to get if you can pay your caps for them. One of them has just a nice little bookshelf with some clothes and everything, and that is a mod. This is a mod also. She's got a nice shelf here with a bunch of knickknacks and everything on it, and of course some mood lighting and a picture. This gal over here's got about the same thing. This doesn't have a lot of stuff in this space, but she's got a little shelf. This gal apparently provides her own chems and also her own handcuffs, which is terribly helpful of her. It's just very nice. I think she's into a little something else than this one. Yeah, pretty sure. Then, if you're waiting for your girl, there's a nice little seating area right here under the stairs with a radio, so you can just be entertained. And, of course, we've got a trash can here, which is actually a scavenging station. And then this is from Nuka World, because I thought this was really funny. You must be this tall to ride. Damn straight. Okay, so now if you come up here, these are the lower price girls, and you will see why. It's because they all have like tiny, tiny little spaces. Now up here, because you pay less, you might think that you can get away with stuff. There is a guard sitting here. This desk is this terminal is a security guard terminal and desk. Okay, don't fall off the stairs. And she mans this area. More music, because you want to cover up each other's stuff. And then I built this entire thing up in here with Place Everything, which allowed me to actually get stuff in here. And the fun thing is my settlers actually will pathfind up here. Not all of them, but some of them. So each of these girls has a very small cubicle. Now this one is the biggest cubicle. She's got all of her stuff that you need. Some chems, some towels, some clothes, some mood lighting. And then over here, this is divided by these like half wall dividers, and I put curtains in. So like if you're in these rooms, you can pull the curtain for privacy, mostly privacy, because as you can see, you have to walk through this one to get to this one. Let's turn on our lights so you can see better. So they just have shelves of knickknacks. Obviously, this one is into filming. Yep. Yep. And then this one here, she's really not into, well, actually, that's a lie. There's an Institute tray over there. I think she's into medical fetish, but there you go. Nobody ask why Mom knows about these things. Just don't ask. All right, and then over here are your other two rooms. You got this one here, and you got this one here. And this gal, she's into her alcohol and gardening, apparently. Yeah. Oh, and chems. Very nice. All around, you know, an addict. So these are obviously the cheaper gals because they can't afford as much. So if we come back down, there's only, I think, one more place to look at. So if you notice, all the gals have a place to stay, but what about the hired help? The people who garden and tend bar and do all that stuff have their own shack. And of course, it's not near as nice as the girls' room, even though the girls' rooms aren't really that great either. But if you come out here, I built a deck along the river where you can come out here and lounge and drink. And then right next to that is our hired hands shack. And if you come in here, what are you doing in here? You don't belong in here. This is the hired hands shack. So I use a mod called Thematic and Practical, which all of the furniture is kind of Raider-esque. Actually, I don't want to say Raider-esque. I want to say it is utilitarian, because as you can see, it uses mattresses and cinder blocks and boxes and sandbags and tires to make the furniture. It is very like, we don't have a lot of time to go scavenge. We're just making stuff out of what we can. So here we've got a couch and a couch here and a nice little table with some comics, magazines. Whoa. I have never seen that happen before. You, sir, are magic. Magic, I tell you. That was really creepy. Okay, you know, checkers, and then she disappears. Wow. Okay. And then we've got a bookshelf that's got some stuff on it, you know, keys, brushes, and toothpaste, and all that good stuff. If we come over here, we've got like a little, this is supposed to be a dresser, but I can't hang anything up here. It was really hard for me to get this stuff in here, and the way that the game works is that if you have shelves, it's going to put it on the topmost shelf. That's just the way it does it. So it kind of sucks. I had trouble getting stuff into these, but I wanted to make them look like they were being used. So this is your nice little like lounging area, and this is your dining area right here, all set up with a food shelf up there. Just, you know, they can usually go to the bar, but they've got their own food if they don't want to. Somebody sleeps here, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on the weather. And then out of Thematic and Practical, there are these really awesome bunk beds that actually are 2 beds, not 1. And they come with, you can put these sleeping bags clipped to them, and these pillows clipped to them. And if you clip sleeping bags, they provide happiness to your settlement, which I don't really care about. I've already hit 100% happiness on an unmodded game, you know, where I actually could get the achievement for it. So I'm really not worried about it, but I just think that it looks better having the sleeping bags on it when I use them. So there are 7 beds in here. So there are 7 workers in this place. And of course I gave them some fans up there, so when it's hot out, they aren't totally dying when they're sleeping. Yeah. And then, if you come back here, there's a few more mute fruit just to make sure I had enough going. And back here is the outhouse for the workers. And I kind of just decorated it with a lantern in here so that you could see what you were doing in the middle of the night. So the workers have an outhouse that they have to use. And that pretty much does it. So now it's nighttime, so I want to kind of show you what it looks like at night because I think it looks pretty cool. Let's go back out to the road, and you see, you know, this side of the thing is broken. In reality, what happened was it wasn't letting me place the letters in the spots for some reason on this side. It was fine with it on this side. but you know. So you come up and you see this big marquee that says, girls, 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 what are you doing on the... Okay, I'm not even going to question it anymore. She's on the roof. And then you come on up, and here's your guards trying to keep you out. You got the red lights for the red light district there, and your sign saying that they're open. And also your sign saying girls, girls, girls right here. And another sign saying that they're open. Of course, you can't see those till you get really close, but that's okay. You know, you're going to see some other things and you're going to be like, what is that? And there's my other sign. And I replaced, so along this edge here, there is a, there's like lights here, but they're all broken and they don't work. So there's some that look similar, and I just placed them up there. So now we've got the lights on the outside of the whole place like that. So that's kind of what everything looks like at night, and I love the way the dining room looks at night. So yeah, so this is what Mom does when she's not recording other videos. She makes new characters and builds ideas that she has. It's insane. It's insane what I do. I mean, settlement building, I love Fallout 4. I love the games, I love the quests, I love all that stuff, but the settlement building has got my full attention. I mean, I'm just so addicted to it. I can't help myself. So there you go. This has been the Mom Mods for today. You have been watching Mom Plays. You can follow me on Twitter at Tonya Treese. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you like what you see, and I will catch you all next time.